Today we're going to read this amazing animals book called Tigers by Valerie Bodden. Yikes. Tigers are big cats. They live in the wild. There used to be 8 kinds of tigers, but some of them died out. Today there are only 5 kinds of tigers left. Tigers are the only big cats that have striped fur. Most tigers are orange with black stripes, but some tigers are white with black stripes. All tigers have white fur on their bellies, throats, and legs. Tigers have big teeth. They have long, sharp claws. Tigers have strong teeth and big paws with claws. I want you to see if you can think about what was this part mostly about. What's the main topic of this part? I'm thinking it's mostly about tiger bodies, right? It talks about their stripes and it talks about their teeth. So if I could put a heading on this part, I would probably put tiger bodies. Tigers are the biggest cats in the world. If a tiger stood on its back feet, it would be much taller than a grown-up man. Male tigers can weigh more than 500 pounds, 227 kilograms. Female tigers are smaller. Tigers are big animals, but they can jump high. Okay, as I'm reading this part, I want you to think about what is this part mostly about. Tigers live on the continent of Asia. Some tigers live in forests. It is cold in some of the forests. There can be a lot of snow there. Other tigers live in swamps. It is warm in the swamps. Continent, one of Earth's 7 big pieces of land. Okay, so I'm going to go back and think about that. So tigers live on the continent of Asia. So tigers live on the one of Earth's 7 big pieces of land. Okay, they live on the big continent of Asia. Okay, and then here it said other tigers live in swamps. So other tigers live in areas of land that are wet and have lots of trees. Okay, so I'm learning they live where it's wet and where there are a lot of trees. Tigers that live in snowy places have thick fur. Okay, so I asked you to think about what this part was mostly about. I'm going to give you another second to think about that. Maybe you thought this part was mostly about where tigers live. So maybe if we were going to put a heading, we might call this tiger homes or where tigers live. All tigers eat meat. They like to eat deer and pigs. Some tigers eat monkeys too. A few tigers have eaten people. Tigers move quietly when they try to catch food. Okay, so this part was mainly about what tigers eat. I want you to think about something you learned about what tigers eat. See if you can tell yourself something you learned about what tigers eat. Maybe you thought about how they eat deer and pigs, or maybe monkeys, or even how they've eaten people. Female tigers have 2 to 4 cubs at a time. At first, the cubs drink their mother's milk. Then she teaches them to hunt. The cubs leave their mother by the time they are 3 years old. Wild tigers can live for 10 to 15 years. Cubs, baby tigers. Tiger cubs hide while their mother hunts for food. Maybe you're already thinking about what you would have called this part. I'm thinking I would call it tiger cubs or baby tigers. Grown tigers live alone. They sleep most of the day. At night, they get up. If they are hungry, they hunt for prey. Prey, animals that are eaten by other animals. Okay, so at night, they get up. If they are hungry, they hunt for prey, or they hunt for animals that they can eat. Remembering back to how we learned about what tigers eat, like pigs and sometimes monkeys, and I'm connecting that information here. So I'm thinking when they get up at night, they go hunting for those animals I already learned that they eat. Tigers sometimes sneak through grass to hunt. Tigers make different sounds. They can make a quiet chuff sound through their noses. They can growl and snarl too, and they can roar very loud. Tigers may roar to tell other tigers to stay away. What heading would you put on this page? Maybe tiger sounds, or sounds tigers make. Today, tigers are kept in lots of zoos. People all over the world like to watch tigers. It is exciting to see these big cats eat, sleep, and play. Many people go to zoos to see tigers and other cats. A tiger story. Why do tigers have stripes? People in Asia used to tell a story about this. They said that the tiger asked a man for wisdom. The man said he had to go get the wisdom. He did not want the tiger to eat his goats, so he used ropes to tie the tiger to a tree while he was gone. The tiger tried to get out of the ropes. Pulling on the ropes made them dig into his fur and leave stripes on it. The end. So, in this book, we learned a lot about tigers, right? Some of the important topics in here were about tiger cubs and what tigers eat and where they live. See if you can remember something new you learned about tigers and maybe go tell someone in your family or a friend. Bye, friends.